I've come down to the band rehearsal and find out a little bit more about the brass band. And even now I can hear it in the background and it just feels right. It just sort of typifies the spirit of the place. Scott,
hi there.
How are you?
Hi, fine.
Good to see you.
Fine. If the day ball is good enough, we could do the likes of the gong and then the bass drum, it's easy. You know, it's so easy.
2 left hands?
Aye.
No idea.
Can you just go to number 1, please, now? Yeah, so from the top. Were you doing this, the tam-tam there, Scott, or was your apprentice? All right, in that case, I won't comment.
With practice over, Carl corners band secretary Scott to try and find out any information that will help him make his decision.
But the guys must have to supply their own instruments.
No. Some of them's got them.
Yeah.
We've got a full set of brass band instruments. You know, we're in the market we're needing a new flugelhorn. But you're talking for a decent one, you can go up to anything, maybe £3,000, you know. Yeah. The band's 95-year-old this year, and we want to keep it going well past the 100 years. Yeah. And so,
How does the future of the band look then?
Apart from sadly losing a bit of financial support.
How much was that worth to you?
It was like gold.
Was it?
Aye. I'm not being disrespectful, but I can't.
No, it's your business.
You know, it was great. It kept us going. It helped us. But the sad times now is everybody's tightening the purse strings up.
Yeah. How important is the band then to this community?
I would say now that the colliery is gone, I would say it's very, very important.
I have learnt a little bit more about the band. I had a talk with Scott. He's been quite tight-lipped on the actual finances and any real problems they're under. He's mentioned the fact that they've had some funding removed, but perhaps perhaps I can catch up with him later at the pub and a pint might loosen his lips. It was. I never felt I haven't felt that tense for ages. It was just too much for you.
You get used to it.
Yeah.
You do get used to it. So
how did you get involved in it then? Or have you always been involved in it?
It was through my granddad. My granddad was a musician back in Scotland.
Right. There is inexpensive business to it. You what, Tom? It's interesting.
I can't tell you how much it costs because I'm not allowed to.
Grab another drink. Find
out. The more drink I get, the worse I get.
It's a charity. Although if it's a charity, you've got to keep it. It's important, the band, you think?
To me, yeah. To the community, hopefully. Yeah. To the pub, definitely.
I walk away from here tonight wanting to help this group of people. I walk away just a little bit mystified as to how. When it comes to the band, I have no real grasp over the running costs of that band on a year-to-year basis, and so I would like to dig a little bit deeper.
Carl didn't make his millions without some smart thinking. He knows every charity has to make their accounts public and wants to find out if the band actually need his help.
And we can see here it's having to put its records in for the last 6 to 7 years, and you know the amount of income kind of bounces around somewhere between 13 and 15, 16,000 pounds a year is income. And in fact, looking at this, they just slightly overspent on last year. So this is really useful. Good afternoon. How are you? It's cold.
It's freezing.
It's very cold, isn't it?
It's like I would have dressed up.
I've come for a job. I had a job going on the gong. Can I have a sit down?
I certainly can, aye.
How are you then?
Aye, all right.
Oh, sorry, I'm just real cold.
Aye, it's freezing in here.
It is. I don't know if you know this is my last day.
All right.
So I've come to say goodbye.
Right.
Also, I'll tell you what, an incredible job you do.
No.
Yeah, absolutely inspirational. I mean, the band is is obviously so important to this place.
Oh, aye, that is. Yep.
And it's important to the history of this place,
Yep.
and obviously the future.
Aye.
And this sums up this area.
Aye.
Now, I might have told you a little lie on the way.
Right.
But I do live in Brighouse, and I am called Carl Hopkins.
Right.
But I don't work in an office, and I'm not a very good street warden either.
Aye.
I'm a millionaire businessman.
Right.
And,
You don't want to sponsor the band, do you?
well, oddly enough, I do. Because I know you've lost your main sponsor, and I know your rates have gone up. So I just want to give you a cheque for £10,000 to help you this year. If that's all right? If you'll take that?
I certainly would.
Yeah?
Yep.
And hopefully that just takes a bit of pressure off of you.
Certainly does. Aye, that certainly does. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just can't thank you enough.
It's all right, mate.
You don't know what you've done for this band and how important this is to the band. You've just secured the future for quite a number of years.
No, thank you.
And you'll always be made welcome. Absolutely fantastic.
I'll see you again soon, then, Scott.
Have a safe journey.
You
Thanks
will
very
do.
much, Carl.
Take
Thank
it
you.
easy. Bye-bye.
Just feel like screaming. I'm just so happy, to be honest with you. So happy that, you know, this is just takes so much pressure off. You know, absolutely so much pressure off. And I can't wait to actually get home and phone the band. You know.
Now Carl's gift has ensured their futures safe from closure, the Colliery band marches on, reminding everyone of Easington's mining past.
Afternoon, folks. Yes. On behalf of the band, I would like to have the great pleasure of asking you to be the honorary lifetime president of Easington Colliery Band.
But I'm so unqualified. You've seen me with a gong. Absolute honour.
He'll certainly be in my heart and my memory for a very long time, and I think he's made 35 new friends for life.